Well, howdy, 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 y'all. Teresa here, and it's me and the critters. Brad is down, taking a shower, getting ready to go to work. Same old, same old. You guys know how it is. Trying to get rid of like a million open windows on my phone. Anyway, let's see. It is April 7th, 2016, Friday afternoon. It is 1:51 p.m. We've been up since 10. It is 68 degrees right now. Real feel is 69. The high will be 71 and the low will be 46. So it is just about perfect temperatures. You guys see, I have my ball winder, my yarn winder out right now, and I'm winding up some yarn while I talk to you guys. I need to be able to set my notebook somewhere where it's not going to be in the way. Here we go. Okay. Now, I told you guys yesterday that Brad was working on transferring the scripts from Winn-Dixie over to CBS. And he called this morning, and they finally were all in, so that's wonderful. We won't have to deal with Winn-Dixie anymore because they are just, and I'm not speaking for all Winn-Dixies, but the one here in Crawfordville really sucks. You know, that's why they're never busy and stuff. Their prices are way too high. Their pharmacy is not friendly at all. If you can even get them to answer a phone, you know, you may spend all day and they won't answer their phone. Even if you are a doctor or from a doctor's office. You know, it's pretty sad when you have the doctor's office calling you going, well, maybe you can keep trying because we've been trying them and we can't get them to, answer. Oh, I'll show you guys. This is what I do when I have the end of my yarn. I just paper clip it in there so I can always easily find it. Yeah, I had some more, skeins of yarn I needed to get done here. So, this is just, let me show you guys. This is just my little yarn winder that I have that works really well. I got it for cheap. Used on eBay. I don't care if it's used or not, as long as it's still functioning fine. It's just, So, yep. That's all I do. Super easy to do. Super quick. And stuff. So anyway, let's see what else. I made the crockpot, the cheesy Mexican crockpot meatloaf. And that was really good. And I had made baked potatoes and green beans with it. Talked with a couple of friends on the phone. Text with some other friends on the phone. That's always nice. I really enjoy that. Now that I've gotten used to talking with friends, like usually every day, I get kind of lonely if I don't hear from my friends. So, sometimes you won't hear from them all the time, but, because everybody has their own life and they're busy, but, every so often. So, anyway, and I did some looming. Let's see. I'll show you that in just a minute. Let me face this skein real fast. This is a small skein, so it's not going to take very long. Yep. I need to order some more yarn. I am almost out. I was out in my bins outside, and I was amazed at how low they've gotten. Yeah, I really blow through the yarn. You guys, Because let's see, if I average, let's say, I usually average, let's say because some days, let's say I average even just 2 hats a week. That's 28 hats. Or no, 14. Wow. Do your math, Teresa. Okay, I will. But, I average about 3 hats a day, and so that's 21 hats a week. So I go through the yarn, I tell you what. I'm always buying the big super savers of the Red Heart, black and white. Because you can use that to complement with so many other yarns. And I'll go through one of those big super savers. I mean, the biggest ones they make. This jumbo super saver. I'll go through one of these, neither white or black, a week. combined with other yarns. So, Charlie, I'm sorry, you can't come up here right now. I'm sorry, you can't. You just can't come up here. Nope. Nope. You can't. I'm so sorry. I'll show you guys my stuff in a minute. I have to go get something real quick and I'll be right back. You guys just stay right where you are. Okay? And don't let Charlie take my seat, please. Because that would be very rude of him. You're not going to take my seat, are you? What? Are you just following your mom? Where is it? Where did I leave it, Char Char? There it is. Okay. So sorry about that. Here you think you're all organized and then you're just not. Anyway. Try and get my hats out for you guys. Charlie there. Holy crap. This dog, people. This dog just... I went outside earlier to get some more yarn out of the bins. But I can tell you, just wait a minute. He cried and carried on like crazy. Didn't... Oh, I know. You have to be by your mom. Oh, I know. I love you. Okay, anyway. Can I show him the hats? Okay. This is a small adult hat. Back it up. This is brighter purple than it's showing up. They're selling different hues of purple and white. Or no, purples. And then this is a toddler size hat. And again, the color is brighter in real life. This is a scrap yarn baby or newborn hat. And I still have some ends sticking out, so. But yeah. Like that. So those are the 3 that I got done. Charlie, what did I do with the rest of my yarn? Before you had to get up here. So, let's see, what else do we got going on? Gotta find the end of this yarn, end of this yarn, end of the yarn, end of the yarn. End of my yarn. Here comes Brad Heide. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody. Who am I saying hi to?
To the YouTube community.
Oh, hi, YouTube
community. He is so nice, and I do go through and read comments, but he is so nice to sit down and answer your comments much better than I do, so yes, he enjoys that.
Uh-huh.
So, let's see. I was telling him that you liked the meatloaf yesterday.
It was very, very good.
Yeah. And
it's very, very gone.
yeah. And then today, we, sorry, Charlie, we cleaned up outside. We both did, and then I got a little bit of exercise that way, because I haven't been able to really exercise for a couple of weeks, hardly at all, because of the leg infection, and then my asthma was really bothering me. So I finally did take an asthma treatment, a nebulizer treatment. A couple nights ago, Brad gave me one, and then I did get out. I had a couple inhalers still that had not been out of the box, so we got those out. So I'm feeling much better, and then I have antibiotics that I'm taking, and for the leg, and it's starting to. Uh-oh. What was that, Charlie? That was a remote. Were you so scared? So, I am taking antibiotics for the leg, and that's starting to heal up quite nicely. I have to keep it covered, though, like at night and stuff, because my dachshund means well, but she always wants to lick my legs and my feet, and especially if there's a sore. And I know that's just, just comes natural for dogs, but it sure hurts like heck. And she licks off the scab, which, I want the scab to stay there, and then that will accidentally get bumped, during the daytime and stuff. So I've been keeping it covered with just a gauze pad and some paper tape, which I like better. It doesn't rip your skin off as badly as normal adhesive tape. So,
skin ripping is a bad thing.
Yes, it is. Yes. Yes, it is. I'll have to tell you guys a story at the end of this. And it will be an adult story, so, yeah. Anyway, you know where I'm going with that.
I believe I do.
Yep. So anyway, we cleaned up outside. It looks real nice. Because, now we're not using the picnic table to barbecue on, since he has his beautiful new barbecue grill, which I did take a close look at today, and it sure is a beauty. It is beautiful.
Sorry,
and
try not to be noisy.
No, that's okay. They know you're getting ice. We organized stuff. Brad swept up, what are those leaves?
Oak leaves.
The oak leaves. Those are really coming down hard right now. Popping. They sound like they're popping sometimes.
Oh, I don't think they are.
Oh, well, when there's a big shower of them, when there's a little gust of wind and stuff, it almost sounds like hail sometimes.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we cleaned all that up, and then, and I'm really happy. I really appreciate that. Brad got the awning back out. I helped a little bit, and he rehung the lights and everything.
And the wind chimes,
and the wind chimes.
We had to throw away one wind chime.
Yeah, but it was a real small one that, it lived out its season. You guys have some other cool ones there.
Yeah. I think we got it last year.
Yeah, we did.
And I think we got it on sale for like 10 cents.
Yeah, I think you did. You picked it up for me. So anyway, we did that, and then I've been winding yarn. And then I plan on painting this afternoon. I haven't painted all week. And I was thinking about painting outside, but like I said earlier, I went out to get some more yarn out of my bins. And do you want to explain to them how, I don't know exactly how ballistic the dogs went.
Oh, baby Charlie.
Baby Charlie, the one that's right here.
Yes, baby Charlie, as soon as you walked out the door, he just freaked out.
He does.
He started whimpering and crying and whining and
Did
bouncing
you, Charlie?
and jumping.
Aww. I could hear him run into the back. I could hear him breathing hard through the window.
Yeah, he was snorking through the window, and
he hates
like, holy crap.
He hates to have me be out of his sight. He wants me with him all the time. He really, really gets upset. And Missy was crying too. I could hear her.
Yeah, she was whimpering.
And she started howling when I came back in. But yeah, they are that attached to me. And of course, I don't know what Nixie was doing. She probably was fine because you were home.
She was kind of whimpering a little bit.
Was she? Aww.
Yeah.
Poor Nixie.
Nothing like Charlie.
Hey, look at her, sweetie.
Sliced cheese.
I don't know where you put it. You used it last night. Remember? Yeah. But, yeah. So that's why I don't paint outside more. Plus I gotta haul everything outside, and, if Brad was off all day today, I would, but he's not, so I'll just do some painting inside with the buffalo. Right, Charlie? I don't know why he's so attached, but he just really is super, super attached. So that's about all. And I plan on doing some looming, of course. So like I told Brad, I'm probably going to have to order some yarn next week. Next month, maybe. Because I'm starting to get really low. I'm amazed. I mean, I used to have so many bins of yarn, and when we moved out here, we had the Jeep completely full of yarn, and they had all been vacuumed. The bags had been, you know how they do the, what do they call those bags, sweetie?
Sucky bags.
The sucky bags, you know, that suck all the air out. Yeah, and yeah, but you know, he doesn't mind, and I love donating the stuff, so it keeps me busy, you know.
Well, you know, and that's, I said that to you earlier today. You know, the looming is something that you really, really enjoy.
I love it, yeah.
And, you know, I know you were there for a while. You were really beating yourself up because nobody was buying anything.
Yeah.
You know, but what I figure is if it's something you enjoy, and if it keeps you from working the street corner, then, you know, we'll give away the hats. And I love the fact that we're giving them to charities, you know, and rescue missions and group homes and stuff like that, you know, because that's a little piece of Teresa scattered out all over the country.
Well, I told him I get excited when I make a hat that I think is very pretty, because I don't care what your economic status is that you should still be able to have something pretty. You know, just because you're falling on hard times or whatever, you still, and if you're a man, you want to have something that looks nice too. I mean, you know, but yeah, I mean, everybody wants something that looks nice.
Yeah.
I mean, why should you just have to have the plain, you know, plain one color hat unless that's what you really like? But why not have something pretty?
Well,
you know, and then you know that somebody was thinking about you, and somebody doesn't think you're a piece of shit, and there are people out there that still care.
Yeah. You know, and I've got 5 or 6 year hats.
Yeah.
You know, it's just living in Florida. There's not
of
opportunity to wear them.
You know.
But one of my favorites, that alpaca yarn hat.
Yeah.
You know.
That alpaca yarn is nice. Pete Martin gave me quite a bit of that alpaca yarn, and it's really nice yarn. So, but yeah, first of next month or something, I'm gonna scrape together about $100 and order some yarn.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. Yep. What you doing, man?
I don't know. I was so confused.
Okay, so this is story time. If you have children watching this with you, they now need to leave the room. Okay? It's not anything vulgar, but it's just something that is adult. What, baby?
I was trying to figure out what this is on the edge of the chair.
Ooh, what is it? The chew?
I think so.
Oh, I bet you because that can fell down.
Okay.
The little weenie can. Okay. Years ago, I decided that it would be a good idea for me to wax my own hoo-ha. So, and I didn't tell my husband or anything. I heated up the wax, and I thought, well, it can't be that hard. I've waxed a million eyebrows and mustaches and stuff, so it can't be that hard, right? Okay, so I decide that I'm going to, you know, like I said, go in the bedroom and do this. So I'm spreading it all over the hairy hoo-ha parts. I didn't account for the fact that, and I don't want to be too graphic, but that it was going to harden into one solid piece. You see where I'm going with this? If you know the female anatomy, we have openings. So, at this point in time, I don't know what to do. Because I've hardened now into one solid mass. And, you know, it's not supposed to be one solid. So finally I have to call Brad into the bedroom. And he's like, what did you do? And I'm like, oh my God, you know, I was trying to wax and it all hardened, and, you know, I didn't account that it was going to run down places. See where I'm going with this? And
seal up the gap.
Yeah, there was no gap. So he's trying to help me. right? And every time he touches me and, he's trying to gently pry this wax, yeah. So, yeah. And then it's like, it's part of the skin, because, that skin's very sensitive there, started bleeding. He didn't want to hurt me. And I'm like, you got to do something because I don't want to go to the ER because of this. But, and by this time, of course, then too, I have to go to the bathroom. And
there's no way it was coming out.
Yeah, there was no. So, I don't know how long it took for you to get most of it off.
I probably worked for at least an hour on it.
Yeah, and I was just dying. And so, unless you really know what you're doing, leave that to the professionals, because it was the most painful thing in the entire world. It's just a no thing, okay? Yeah. Just a no. Just don't even know. Because I can still remember the wax starting to go down places that I knew that was not supposed to go there. So, right, hon?
I forgot about that.
I never did it again. Nope. Nope. So anyway, yeah, that's my whole story of trying to give myself a complete wax. Not a good thing.
Next time I'm home when you do the video,
yeah,
I want to tell the story about the time you made the doctor almost puke. When he went running out of the room when you... your finger?
Oh, yeah, you have to do that.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, that's all I really got to say for today. And remember that I love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship. Oh, one thing real fast. I know I read back about some weeks ago, somebody asked me to show how I do my patterns on my hat. I don't really have a pattern. I wing it. I just come up with, different combinations. And that's all you have to do, is just come up with different stitches or different colors, and it's just a matter of placement. It's like if you're running a roll of standard E-wrap and you've got two different colors going, if you go every other space with a color and then fill in those spaces left with the other color, it's automatically going to give you like kind of a heart shape, little hearts. If you do, so yeah, that's all. It's not in anything that you just kind of come up with stuff. You watch enough YouTube videos, you kind of come up with your own style, and that's all it is. It's not anything, fancy. So I hope that helped. But anyway, and I do think you guys are all awesome, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.